All right, day 9, trapezoids and isosceles trapezoids. The definition of a trapezoid is exactly one pair of opposite sides are parallel. So we're just going to mark these pictures. I'm just going to tell you that this side and this side are parallel. The other two are not. So we have a trapezoid. On this next one, none of the sides are parallel to each other. So that's a no. Over here, we have these sides are parallel, but these sides are parallel, which makes this a parallelogram, not a trapezoid. And then here, we have parallel and parallel, and we also have legs are the same, so definitely a trapezoid, and specifically an isosceles trapezoid. All right, measure all of the angles in this picture. Well, I've already done that for you, so you can just write these in. We have a messed up board again, of course. So let's try it here first. Yes, we have 100 degrees here. We have 80 degrees here. We have 145 here. And we have 35 here. If you read below, there's a neat little thing that happens. Trapezoids, two pairs of consecutive angles are supplementary. Which means they add to 180 degrees. So if you notice in this picture, these two add up to 180, and those two add up to 180. Now, if you're not sure which ones to go with, well, just check. 98 plus 125 equals 223. That's not 180. So it's not those two, so it must be these two and these two. So if I do 180 minus 98, I get 82. And if I do 180 minus 125, I get 55. All right, so this one, kind of clear to see what's going to happen here. It's going to be these two together, and this is going to be another 90-degree angle, and these two together. So 180 minus 36 is 144. That's it. Pretty simple stuff, right? All right, now, an isosceles trapezoid, exactly one pair of opposite sides are parallel, and the non-parallel sides are congruent. So here we have that side and that. I hate this board. So that side and that side are parallel. Also, there we go. So those are parallel. But beyond that, like we did on the first page, those two legs are congruent. So that is an isosceles trapezoid. All right, property side of isosceles trapezoids. Non-parallel sides are congruent, the base angles are congruent, and the non-base angles are supplementary. Well, these actually have two bases. We have the lower base and the upper base. So before I even look at what they want me to do, I'm just going to fill out stuff I know. The legs are the same, so that's 24. These two make 180, so that's 50. And since the bases are the same, the upper bases are equal and the lower bases are equal. Now let's look at what it wants. L, well, that's 130 degrees. M, that's 50 degrees. Angle K is also 50 degrees, and LK is 24 feet. How about this for easy notes? Please change board. There we go. We're there. Okay, now for this one, you're going to do your best. If you have a ruler, go ahead and use that. But you want to find about halfway on this trapezoid here, isosceles trapezoid. That looks pretty close. Might be a little bit high, but let's go with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure, and I already did this for you, and this is 10 centimeters down here. This is 6 centimeters here, and if you found it right in the middle, okay, so right there and right there is the midpoint of the two legs, this works out to be 8 centimeters. And of course, there's a formula for that. The median, the line that connects the two midpoints, is 1/2 base 1. Remember I said before there were two bases, the upper and lower base, plus base 2. So that's 1/2 of 16, which is 8, and that's what it measured out to be on my paper when I did it. And that's it for notes.